Greetings, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 2019 fantasy film Maleficent Mistress of Evil, directed by Joachim Rønning, starring Angelina Jolie, Elle Fanning, and Michelle Pfeiffer. Let's begin. In the 5 years since King Stephen's death, Aurora has reigned as Queen of the Moors and Maleficent as its guardian and protector. Despite her service, the neighboring kingdom of Ulstead, home to Prince Philip, deems Maleficent a villain. Diaval, Maleficent's raven and confidant, overhears Philip proposing to Aurora. When he relays this to Maleficent, she advises against the union, though Aurora insists she will be proven wrong. Philip's parents, King John and Queen Ingrid, host an intimate dinner. Maleficent maintains her composure after Ingrid tauntingly mentions the sleeping curse once placed on Aurora and recalls King Stephen's death. She openly claims Maleficent killed 2 human fairy poachers last seen near the moors. When Ingrid dismisses Maleficent's maternal bond with Aurora, Maleficent reacts angrily and seemingly curses King John, who suddenly falls into a deep slumber. Maleficent proclaims she did not curse him, though Aurora disbelieves her. Philip urges his mother to try and awaken the king with a kiss. The queen resists, and her weak attempt fails because she does not love King John. As Maleficent flees the castle, the queen's servant, Gerda, shoots Maleficent with an iron bullet. Wounded, Maleficent falls into the ocean and is rescued by a mysterious winged creature. She awakens in a cavern where fairies like herself have been in hiding. Among them is Connell, their peaceful leader, who saved Maleficent, and Bora, a warlike fairy who favors open conflict with humans and killed the poachers near the moors. Maleficent is among the last creatures known as Dark Phoenix Fae, powerful fairies forced into hiding and nearly driven extinct by human oppression. She is also the last descendant from the Phoenix, an ancient and powerful Dark Fae ancestor. Because Maleficent's magic is so powerful, Connell and Bora believe she is instrumental in ending the conflict with humans, either by peace or war. Meanwhile, Aurora grows disillusioned with being an Ulstead noblewoman, but is happy that the Moor denizens are invited to the royal wedding. Aurora discovers that Queen Ingrid hates all Moor fairy folk, bitterly resenting their prosperity during a time when her kingdom had suffered. She also blames them for her brother's death. The queen secretly plots to eradicate all fairies and woodland beings using iron weapons and lethal crimson powder developed by Lickspittle, a D-winged pixie. Aurora also learns that it was Queen Ingrid who cursed King John using Maleficent's old cursed spindle. When the Moor folk arrive, they are all trapped inside the castle chapel. At Queen Ingrid's command, Gerda unleashes the deadly crimson powder by playing the chapel's organ. The fairy, Flittle, selflessly sacrifices herself to save everyone as a last resort by clogging the organ, rendering the organ unplayable, while fairies Knotgrass and Thistlewit cause Gerda to fall to her death. The Dark Fays launch an assault on Ulstead, but soldiers begin massacring them until Maleficent, channeling the Phoenix power, joins the battle. She nearly kills Queen Ingrid, but Aurora appeals to Maleficent's humanity to spare her and declares that only Maleficent is her mother. With Maleficent distracted, the queen fires her crossbow. Maleficent saves Aurora but is struck by the arrow, dissolving into ashes. Devastated, Aurora mourns over Maleficent's death. However, as Aurora's tears fall on the ashes, Maleficent is reborn as the Phoenix. Terrified, Queen Ingrid throws Aurora off the tower to distract Maleficent and runs away. Maleficent saves her. Queen Ingrid is stopped by Bora and the other Dark Fays as she tries to escape. Prince Philip forges peace between the fairies and humans, and the Ulstead soldiers stand down. Maleficent reverts to her fairy form and gives Aurora and Philip her blessing. Upon receiving it from Lickspittle, Maleficent destroys the spindle and its curse, awakening King John from his slumber. As punishment for her crimes, Queen Ingrid is transformed into a goat by Maleficent, until she can accept the peace between the two peoples. After Aurora and Philip are wed, Maleficent returns to the moors with the other Dark Fays. She promises to return when there is a christening.